And my niece came out of the room and said, you know what, I think the building behind our house is burning. And then I said, this is going to be kind of bad.
Yeah, it is. A raging 8-alarm inferno on a gusty day in Redwood City is now contained, but danger remains.
We are going to have a 24-hour fire watch put into place to look for any, flare-ups. And of course, our major concern is the scaffolding. We're looking at collapse aspect.
And investigators are just beginning the work to figure out what caused the fire to spark at an affordable housing project under construction.
Now, most evacuated neighbors are back home tonight, but people all down the peninsula may be dealing with smoke as a result. It's been about 8 hours since the fire sparked on Middlefield Road, just a few blocks from Woodside. Neighboring streets had to be evacuated.
We have team coverage on the fire's impact, both to people who live nearby as well as those miles away dealing with the smoke. We begin with ABC 7 News reporter Zach Fuentes. He is at the scene on Middlefield Road. Zach.
Yeah, on the Middlefield Road, only opening up just about an hour ago. Fire crews came here after reports at 10:15, so that shows you how long this has been going on. The fire, though, contained just after 3 p.m. this afternoon, so 100 firefighters together fought this fire in an intense fight. I want to take you to that Sky 7 video from earlier today to show you this area, to give you an idea of the scope of this fire that tore through this affordable housing project. There are 2 buildings here, and only one caught fire. It was a huge building, though, and fire officials say it started at the north end of that building and it was pushed by winds all the way to the other side. Now, construction workers were on scene at the time. They tried to put the fire out with extinguishers, were not successful, obviously, but thankfully there are no reports of injuries. Now, the affordable housing project has been nearly a decade in the making in terms of the planning of it, and construction got underway about a year ago. The building sits just behind Fair Oaks Healthcare Center, and that's a clinic. That clinic evacuated, as were homes that were also nearby here. The proximity to the homes, the state of the building, which didn't have a lot of safeguards in it yet, and of course the winds out here have made this fire one that was very difficult for crews to fight. Now, even with the fire contained, concerns still remain.
Our major concern is the scaffolding. We're looking at collapse aspect. So we want to make sure that the neighborhood is safe. So once we can mitigate that collapse effort, then it will be just looking at the hot spots and taking care of any issues that occur there that would be of concern. Hey, this is happening.
Crews believe that the fire started on the 5th floor of that building, possibly in the insulation. Crews were working on insulation and sheetrock at the time of the fire starting. Cause investigators are on scene right now to determine that cause, the specific cause. That's going to be some time before they determine that, but of course we'll continue to bring you updates. Crews are going to remain on scene, monitoring the hot spots, making sure that they don't escalate again, that no more flames catch, and of course that the surrounding area will remain safe. So they're going to be here for at least 24 hours. Again, Middlefield Road is now open. It had been closed all morning, all afternoon, so we have seen some progress. Fire crews working very hard to contain this fire, and again, the cause to be determined. Right now, live in San Mateo County, Zach Fuentes, ABC 7 News.
All right, Zach, thank you for that update. Smoke from this fire led to an air quality advisory. This shot from Sky 7 shows you how far the smoke spread with today's winds. The Bay Area Air Quality Management District was concerned about areas downwind of Redwood City like Palo Alto, Mountain View, Santa Clara, and San Jose. And we will continue our live team coverage with ABC 7 News meteorologist Sandy Patel.
Yeah, and Sandy, the smoke got so bad, there's really been a measurable impact on our air quality.
Yeah, it certainly was worse earlier when that fire was really going, Dan and Amma. I do want to show you the air quality now. As we look at air now, you will notice that most areas from Redwood City down the peninsula are in that good category. There are a few spots down around San Jose that are moderate. This is purple air, and taking a look at theirs as well, you see some pockets of moderate air quality. So that air quality advisory is still up, although the conditions there are favorable. The winds have come down a bit. The relative humidity is elevated. The temperature is down as well. 59% relative humidity right now. Winds are still gusty in the surrounding areas right now, 31 in San Mateo. You will notice gusty in other parts of the region as well. Something that we are watching, numerous heat warnings, advisories, and excessive heat watches are in effect across much of California. I'm going to be back with a closer look at the Bay Area because we're in that as well. The heat wave begins tomorrow. I'll be back with those temperatures and the warnings coming up. Amma?
All right, Sandia, thank you. The fire had a big impact in the neighborhood. The Fair Oaks Community Center was closed. Child care and senior program participants were sent home. San Mateo County's Fair Oaks Health Center was evacuated. Patients with appointments had to reschedule. Garfield Community School, which is grades K through 8, was dismissed early because of the smoke. All after-school programs were canceled.
The fire caused significant delays to Caltrain service. The tracks run right next to the site, as you can see from Sky 7, and firefighters were running water hoses across the tracks. While the fire burned, some trains were being held at other stations. Obviously, they couldn't run over the hoses. As the fire continued, Caltrain set up a bus bridge with Samtrans to move people around. Then it transitioned to hourly service, running trains from 4th and King in San Francisco to Redwood City and from Diridon Station to San Jose up to Menlo Park. By 3 p.m., trains were able to pass through Redwood City once again, although at slower than usual speeds.
The fire burned on Middlefield Road. People living nearby on Calvin, Pacific, and Dumbarton Avenues were all told to evacuate, about 50 in total. An evacuation center was set up at the nearby Veterans Memorial Senior Center on Madison Avenue. And that is where we find our ABC 7 News reporter, Lena Howland. She continues our live team coverage with a look at what neighbors had to deal with today. Lena.
Dan and Amma, just minutes ago, the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office decided to close the evacuation center set up here at the Veterans Memorial Senior Center in Redwood City. They say that most evacuees are now able to get back inside of their homes, so they decided to close this evacuation center at 6 o'clock. Earlier today, this video of flames shooting from the construction project taken from blocks away was shot by a body shop off of Middlefield Road in Redwood City. Just before 11 o'clock, folks living nearby the fire on Pacific and Calvin were told to evacuate immediately. Those evacuations were quickly extended to include folks living on Dumbarton Avenue from the train tracks to Middlefield Road. One evacuee told us the flames were so close to his home, he had just minutes to grab his mom, grab his dogs, and get out. He said he took matters into his own hands when he realized just how close the flames were.
So what I started doing is I grabbed the hose, put some water in the garage, just trying to make me feel good, I guess, because there was nothing I was going to do because the fire was starting to spurk up, very much. The fire was starting to get very big.
Homeowners were not the only ones evacuated. Garfield Community School in Menlo Park also decided to close early because of the fire. Parents at the K-8 school were told to pick up their kids as soon as possible because of smoke concerns in the area. Now, the Veterans Memorial Senior Center told us that they did have 2 families stop by to check in, but they have since gone home for the day. Again, this evacuation center closed their doors at 6 o'clock this evening. Live in Redwood City, Lena Howland, ABC 7 News.
All right, Lena, thanks very much. The building that burned was an affordable housing project that's been in the works for a decade. Called Middlefield Junction, it was designed to have 180 units, plus a child care center. Construction started last summer and was supposed to finish next year. San Mateo County Supervisor Warren Slocum spoke with us about it during our live-streamed coverage earlier today.
It's just unfortunate, and it's heartbreaking that the building is probably a total loss at this point. We've been working on this for 10 years, and it's a travesty because in California, affordable housing is so difficult to get built. It takes so long, and the primary problem is the financing of those developments. And this was a unique development in that it had 1, 2, and 3-bedroom units. 3 bedrooms is pretty unusual. And so families were going to get to enjoy this new building and those 3-bedroom units, childcare, and community meeting rooms. So all that is gone now. As I say, I hate to keep saying it, but it's just a tragedy.
Yeah, it certainly is. Let's give you a look at this fire by the numbers. 10:15, that's the time it started. Fire went to 8 alarms. 100 construction workers safely evacuated. About 50 people in the neighborhood had to be evacuated. 0 injuries, thankfully. A big concern was the wind and the embers that were blowing around. Just take a look at this video. You can see why firefighters were so concerned. This video was shot on Pacific Avenue, one of the streets that was evacuated. Embers flew as far as a couple miles away. Menlo Park's fire chief talked about how this made the firefight unique.
I mean, it's what we were dealing with here. It's very interesting. Typically on a large structure fire, we're not dealing with structure protection in the neighborhoods next door, but it reminds us a little bit of fire season and wildland fires. The embers, whether they're from insulation or from vegetation, really work just the same. And so here we are in the middle of a urban suburban area dealing with what we saw yesterday in San Joaquin Valley is, fire spread through embers and winds. So those are obviously our two biggest threats right now.